Hey, what is going on guys? Danny here, and in this video I'll be showing you guys some benchmarks which I obtained through testing a few games on my gaming PC, which showcases performance results from the Windows 10 Spring Creators Update and the newly released Fall Creators Update. One of the reasons why I wanted to make this video was because I had seen some people who were using this version of Windows 10 with the Insider Preview report better overall gaming performance with the Fall Creators Update. So when it officially got launched to the masses, I decided to try it out for myself. One of my major concerns was how this update would impact a Ryzen system. For my testing, I chose 10 games which were released over the past few years, some from 2017, some from 2016, and some from 2015. So the test would remain as relevant as possible, and also to showcase what impact this update would have on some older games. Prior to updating, I conducted the benchmarks on the older version of Windows, and then I updated Windows, ran the benchmarks again. Then I ran the benchmarks for a third time, but this time I had turned game mode on to see if it had any positive or negative impacts. I didn't use game mode prior to updating because in the previous build of Windows 10, game mode would negatively impact overall performance. It was better to leave it off than on. And all of these benchmarks were run with 3 runs, and then the averages were recorded as the final result. Also, all the games were tested at 1080p. To give you guys a rundown of my system specifications, I have an AMD Ryzen 7 1800X, which I have overclocked to 4 GHz. The CPU is cooled by a Noctua NHD15. The memory consists of 16 GB of G-Skill Trident Z, which originally runs at 3200 MHz, but I further overclocked it to 3333 MHz, with a cast latency rating of 14. The motherboard is a Gigabyte Aorus AX370 Gaming 5. And for the graphics card, we have the EVGA GTX 1080 Ti SC Black Edition. The card is overclocked, and depending on the game, it will run at around 2000 to 2050 MHz on the core depending on what GPU Boost 3.0 is doing. In terms of drivers, I'm using Nvidia's Wickle 387.92 drivers, and for anyone who might be wondering the current BIOS on my Ryzen system, it's the F9A BIOS with the EVGA 1006B microcode update. For full system specifications, you guys can check the video description down below. So now that I've gone over the testing methodology and the system specifications, let's jump right into the benchmarks and take a look at these results. So there you guys have it. From the results we can see that the overall performance difference between the Spring and Fall Creators Update isn't that big. For the average FPS, we're only seeing a difference of about 3.1%, which really isn't that huge, and same goes for the 1% and 0.1% lows with similar figures. There were a couple of games that did show an improvement. GTA 5 was one of them, and the other was Hellblade Senua's Sacrifice, which showed the biggest difference from them all. Not sure what happened there, but with the fall update, performance dramatically improved. So, in conclusion, did the new Fall Creators Update bring an improvement? Yes, but not nearly as big where you would see a noticeable difference. If you guys found this video to be informative and enjoyable, then hit that like button. Let me know any questions or comments down below, and if you're interested in seeing more content like this, then hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for watching, take care, and I'll see you in the next one.